House Democrats aren't clarifying that no one's above the law. They're just clarifying that none of them are above partisanship and politics. This is the quickest, thinnest, weakest, most partisan impeachment in all of American presidential history. And for all the radical left's attacks on the president's honesty, it's their lies that continue to fuel this scorched earth strategy of impeachment. When a member of this committee said that President Trump was an agent of the Russian government engaged in a criminal conspiracy with the Russians, he lied. Needing a new way to undermine our president, the Democrats said he obstructed justice. But they couldn't make the case. They didn't have the facts. And there are no obstruction of justice articles in this impeachment. So needing another new distraction, Chairman Schiff announced a whistleblower. He said we'd hear from this person about bad presidential conduct. Some in the media reported on the whistleblower, raising serious concerns about political bias, improper motivation, and scandalous coordination with a political hit job aligned with none other than the operatives of Chairman Adam Schiff. With public opinion turning against impeachment, the Democrats scurried to assemble focus groups and commission polls. They learned that accusing the president of bribery would be good politics. While Democrat House members are willing to follow the pundits and consultants, the evidence and the witnesses were not. Even their seemingly most anti-Trump witness, Lieutenant Colonel Vindman, said, "I was never involved in anything that I would consider bribery or extortion." Lo and behold, there are now no bribery articles in this impeachment. Another lie. But the biggest lie of all was that House Democrats would not put our beautiful nation through a partisan impeachment. Speaker Pelosi said there must be evidence that is compelling and bipartisan. Chairman Nadler said impeachment should not be partisan. And tonight, they stubbornly defy the standard that they set for themselves. Not only has this weak case failed to convince the president's supporters to abandon him, they can't even convince the president's congressional critics to go along with this sham. Democrats Jeff Van Drew and Colin Peterson don't support the president, but they don't support this hot garbage impeachment either. Congressman Will Hurd's a critic of the president, and he told you the truth. This is not impeachable. After years of pointless and endless investigations against the president, this witch hunt is no longer simply troublesome. It has become deeply and excruciatingly tiresome. It's time to move on. The American people hate this, and it's making some of them hate us. This is nothing more than the sloppy, straight-to-DVD Ukrainian sequel to the failed Russia hoax. And if it seems like you've seen this movie before, it's because you have. And we know how the cycle goes. Last night's CNN or MSNBC promised smoking gun turns into today's disappointing nothing burger. It's like Democrats forgot they're trying to impeach President Trump for delivering military aid that President Obama himself withheld. And so now, with no crime, no victim, House Democrats impeach because they have no agenda for America. Impeachment has become reflexive for Democrats. It's what they've wanted all along. Impeachment is their passion, their drug, their all-consuming ambition and obsession. It has been since the moment they stopped crying at the Hillary Clinton election night sob-fest. They say President Trump abused his power, a sad, low-energy placeholder for an actual impeachable offense. President Trump's true crime in their eyes was winning the 2016 election against all odds and against the establishment of both parties. The only relevant quid pro quo is the American people's decision to send President Trump to the White House in exchange for Trump's commitment to support our workers, restore our economy, defend our troops, and drain the swamp. How dare they accuse a President Trump of abusing his power when they have released the phone records of journalists and congressmen, contrived a kangaroo court, and subjected this administration to more harassment than any other in American history. They are the sorest of sore losers. The second article accuses President Trump of obstructing Congress. If obstruction in Congress is an impeachable offense, maybe we best impeach ourselves. For this fact-free impeachment has obstructed progress on a budget, on border security, on an infrastructure plan, and on economic reforms that will put America and the American people first. The American people know what this is really about. It's not about Ukraine. It's not about Russia. It's not about the Democrats' nosiness into the executive decision-making process. It's about the election. And so to the America First movement, We will face this illegitimate impeachment with our heads high, our facts straight, and our commitment to our transformational president deeply intensified. We'll see you on the field in 2020.